Hi everyone, welcome back to Lessons the Government Forgot. Today we're tackling a topic that shapes our future, education. Not just any education, but modern education that actually prepares people for today's world.
In a world where education is the key to success, one small country revolutionized the way we think about learning. Finland, a nation that transformed its education system by removing what they call the germs of education. But what exactly are these germs? Hi, I'm Susan, and today we're diving deep into the 6 major flaws or germs that Finland eradicated to become a global leader in education. First up, an overloaded curriculum. It's not about how much we teach, but how well we teach it. Quality over quantity is the Finnish mantra. Second, excessive testing. Finland reduced the number of tests, giving students the freedom to learn without the constant pressure of exams. Third, long school hours. Instead of overworking students, Finland focuses on short, productive school days that keep students engaged and motivated. Fourth, homework overload. Finnish students enjoy their evenings free of homework, allowing them to explore their interests and develop life skills. Fifth, the reliance on private tutoring. In Finland, the classroom is enough. Extra classes are a thing of the past. And finally, irrelevant subjects. Finland ensures that every subject taught has a real-world application, aligning with students' interests and future goals. By eliminating these 6 germs, Finland has set a new global standard in education. But here's the big question: can we do the same? The world is watching, and the time for change is now. Join us as we explore how we can reshape our own education system to better serve future generations.
Too often, schools focus on memorization instead of critical thinking, creativity, and tech skills. Meanwhile, the world is changing fast. AI, climate changes, and the digital economy requires a new approach.
When kids walk into this building, they're enthused, they're excited.
It's modern, it's awesome. It's like a whole new idea of how to do a school.
People come into school and they say, this is the Disney World of schools.
Research shows that students in countries with forward-thinking curricula, like Finland and Singapore, not only score higher academically, but are also more adaptable, resilient, and happy. Modern education works best when it's inclusive, tech-savvy, and student-centered. There is a proverb that says, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting get understanding.
Commons is truly the center of the building. All of the architecture around it really creates it as the focal point. It's really a flexible space. And not only is it housed some of the building's books, it also has a stage so that they can do some music performances or use it as an art gallery.
So it's really not as much the repository of all the information anymore as it is a place to go and think different about education and do different things than you can do in a classroom.
Waste isn't cool. No one wants to break a nail. No one wants to get their hands dirty. And my friends kind of went, yeah, you need to do this, you're passionate about this. And so that started this snowball. It's turned into an avalanche now. My name's Michaela Fogarty. I prefer to be called Mickey because I find Michaela is far too formal. When I was in year 7, my dad sat me down and went, you need to watch this movie. I was 13 when I first watched The Inconvenient Truth. It made me realise that everything we do has impact. Everything that we do makes a difference in a good or a bad way, and I wanted to start making a difference in a good way. Ali and I were kind of the first ones to jump in and go, no, this is an issue, it needs to be fixed and we're going to jump in feet first. This is our indoor bin system throughout the school. So we have our waste bin, our paper bin and our recycling bin. Each one of these bins is placed at the end of each corridor. Well, initially people were really against it. They were really set against it. With some education that Mickey and I have done, it's all turned around. Everyone's really enthusiastic about it.
Some schools are already leading the way. AI tutors, interactive classrooms, and digital literacy programs are giving students the skills they need to thrive.
It's often said that children are the future and that education is the foundation of a society. But over time, school curriculums have continually changed, giving every generation a new set of knowledge, skills and values which they use to guide their lives. Today, with climate change, deforestation and pollution leading the pack of issues that future generations have to face, schools and universities have an obligation to lead by example and to educate and empower their students to take direct action in their own lives for the greater good.
In this video, we're going to be providing 3 examples of how schools around the world have adapted their infrastructure, curriculum, and mission to guiding their students toward having a greener education and living a more sustainable life.
The Green School has served as a pioneer in educating children on the importance of sustainability. First imagined by John and Cynthia Hardy in 2006, the school offers children the opportunity to learn from the natural environment around them, eating food that they have grown themselves, learning within the domes of the world's largest bamboo structure, and being encouraged to physically interact with the land and the community around them.
So how do the governments ensure education is modern and effective? 1. Train teachers on tech and critical thinking methods. 2. Invest in AI and digital tools that support learning. 3. Include life skills, ethics, and sustainability in curricula. Studies show that tech-assisted learning increases retention and engagement by 20 to 30%. Faith and moral education also matter. Teaching respect, empathy, and ethics alongside science and tech creates well-rounded citizens who can contribute to society responsibly. Example, many faith-based schools combine technology with service learning, teaching students both practical and ethical skills. Modern education doesn't just prepare people for jobs, it prepares them for life. A government that invests here builds a society that's innovative, ethical, and resilient. Let's remind our leaders, invest in modern education is investing in the future. It's not optional, it's essential. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Next week it'll be lesson 9, Make Health and Wellness Universal.